Okay, so welcome to Thursday, Pilates Fusion. I'm going to call this Pilates Fusion 3 if you're going to look it up on YouTube, because I will be putting it up on YouTube. So I mentioned that we were going to start with the roller for our warm-up. If you don't have one, don't worry about it. You can do all the exercises down the mat, as mentioned. So if you're going to use the roller, you're going to come down off the roller, off your sit bones and your tailbone, so that your butt's hanging over the edge. Feet are in alignment. If you're just on the mat, you're sitting right on your butt. Okay, open the shoulders up and we're going to do a half roll down exhale. And then you're coming back up. All right, so this would feel a little bit more challenging on the roller exhale. Yeah. Exhales down. Keep the shoulders open, head is facing the horizon line, so looking straight ahead. Coming back up. Exhale. Good. Exhale. Just go to where you feel you can keep your connection. Coming back up, inhale, exhale. Breathing it out. 2 more. Last one. Now if you're on the roller, I want you to roll out a little bit. Coming up, and we're going to come down a little further. So if you're on the mat, come down a little further as well. Exhale. Now we're really challenging, right? So exhale. So almost coming down onto that lumbar spine exhale, albeit that the roller's not sitting on the lumbar spine exhale. Good. Coming back up. Keep the shoulders nice and open. Inhale back up. Exhale. Good. Exhale. Last one. Okay, come on back up. Give it a little stretch. Come forward into a forward bend stretch, whether you're on the mat or on the roller. Okay, come on back into that bent knee position. You're going to bring yourself down, so whether you're just slightly off the roller or a little bit lower, or if you're coming down a little bit lower on the mat, if you're seated, you're going to come down and hold the position. And we've done these before. It's an exhale to reach and an inhale down. You're holding the position. If you have back issues, you can assist by holding onto one of the legs and just using one arm exhale and then alternating it. But I want you to feel the core. Lower back is out of the quotient. If you're feeling the lower back, I want you to sit up a little taller. Exhale. Keep going. Breathing it out. Exhales up. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Okay, come on up. Little stretch forward. All right, we'll do 2 more. 2 more exercises. So roll down, if you're on the roller, to where you're comfortable. If you're on the mat, you come down to where you're comfortable, where you keep your core engaged. And we're going to twist. Exhale to your right. Center and exhale to the left. Center, exhale to your right. And then left. So you'll see if you're on the roller, how much more challenging this is. Good. Exhales, twist. Oh, and by the way, if you're looking for equipment, Fitness Depot, if you call them, will give you some curbside service. So if you know exactly what you want, he will bring it out to you. Exhale. In my case, I wanted a few things. He let me come into the store, but he's not letting a crowd of people go in. And he's open Saturdays as well. Twist. There's a nice distraction for you. There you go. You've got 2 more. Right and left. Okay, come on up and give it a little extra stretch. One last variation on a theme of what we just did. Single arm reach. right and left. Keep that core engaged, right and left. So if you just joined in, if you don't have a roller, don't worry about it. You can do the exact same thing down on the mat. Exhale. Keep going. And exhale. Breathing it out. Exhale. Inhale, center. Exhale to twist. And exhale. 2 more. 1 and 2. All right, come on up. Take it over to the side and give it a stretch. Other side. Okay, so you're going to keep this in your head because we're going to come back to it again at some point later on. You're going to take your legs straight, drop your shoulders. You're going to inhale, exhale, roll yourself all the way down onto the mat. Come all the way down. Bend your knees. Neutral spine. And we're working the opposite way. Bring your arms forward, inhale. Exhale, you just a half crunch up. Drop the shoulders. If you need to support the head, hands behind the head, keep the elbows open. Exhale. Take it all the way back down. Inhaling and exhale coming up. Come all the way down. Exhale as you're up. Inhale and exhales back down. Breathing as you move. Drop the shoulders, exhale. Good. Come on back down. Exhale. Inhale and exhales back down. Exhales coming up. Take it all the way back down. Exhales, you're up. Inhale and exhales back down. Exhales coming up. Inhale and exhales back down. 1 more. Okay, going into full roll up. Legs are straight. If you can't come all the way up, halfway up is fine. Exhales coming up. If you have a weight of some sort and you want to try and come up, you can use the weight for an assistance. So this is a 10-pound kettlebell. Exhale. So it'll get you up if you're wanting to try that. Inhale, exhales coming back down. Arms come forward. Inhale. Exhales coming up. Open those shoulders up. Inhale and exhale back down. Breathing. Inhale. Exhale, you're up. We'll do 5 more. Make sure you're rolling through the spine as you come down. Inhale. Exhale, you're up. Inhale. And exhale back down. 3 more. Inhale. Exhales up. Inhale and exhales coming back down. You've got 2 more. Inhale and exhales up. Inhale and exhales coming all the way back down. Come on up. Inhale and exhales forward. Bend, stretch. Nice little stretch. All right, come on back down. So we'll do some lower body isolation along with your core engagement. So you're going to extend your right leg out. If you want, you can come up into a crunch position to do this, or stay down with your head. So it's inhale to lift, just to the knee, exhale to lower to hover. Lifting on 2. Breathing it out, 3. Exhales up. Keep going. Breathing as you move. You've got 3 more.
Last one. Come on down. Extend the other leg out. If you're up, shoulders off, lift. Exhale. And lift. Breathing as you move. Exhales up. Keep going. You've got 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Come on down, bring the knees in, give it a stretch. Okay, cross your right leg over left. So your ankle bone is hanging over that left leg. Flex the foot. We'll do that pretzel crunch, so bottom comes up to top. Exhale's coming up. Breathing it out. Exhale's coming up. Keep going. Exhale's up. You've got 4 more. Okay, you're going to stay in this position and we're going to come across now. Come across. Right into that oblique. Go. Breathing it out. Exhales. Keep moving. Here's 6. 4 more. Last 2. So that brings that up a little bit more intention there. So switching sides. Ready, coming straight up on your first round. Exhale. Inhale back down, exhales up. Breathing it out. Keep going. Exhale's coming up. Two more. Last one. Coming across. Exhales. Coming across. Breathing it out. Keep going. Exhales cross. Keep going. Two more. Last one. All right, bring yourself up to a seated position.
So all the sideline work today, I'm going to show you some stuff on the roller, but certainly, again, do it down on the mat if you don't have the roller. If you're using a roller, it should be a roller that has some play in it. If the roller's too hard, it's not going to feel very great on that hip. So if you're on the roller, you're right in that sweet spot. Okay, so hip bone's here, roller's here. So just below the hip bone, alignment is key. All right, if you're down on the mat, it's the same work with the legs. So we're lifting, exhale, and lowering, cueing into that oblique, exhale. So everything should be neutral. So we're here and we're not in the QL at the back. If you're feeling the QL, you need to realign the body. So pull the pelvis in a little bit. Not a pelvic tuck, but get it into alignment. Breathing as you move. Keep going.
2 more. Okay, so we add a little side bend to it now. So if you're on the mat, we know that it's the same movement. Keep going. Breathing it out. You've got 3 more. 2 more. So you can see how, if you're on the roller, it gets right into that oblique nicely. All right, let's switch to the other side. And find that spot. All right, ready to go and lift, exhale. Lifting on 2, 3, breathing it out. Keep going. Two more. Last one. Let's add that little side bend coming up. If you're on the roller, it's not big. Keep going. Five more. Last one. Okay, come on up, we'll give it a little stretch. Those are nice. Okay, so everybody's going to take it down to the floor. And we're going back to this side, and we're going to work on that side lie V-sit. So you're taking the bottom arm out. Top arm is over your head, legs are slightly forward. Roll onto that lower glute, either halfway up or all the way up on an exhale. This is going to be your new favorite exercise, right? You've done this before. So modify if you need to. Coming up. Exhales up. Keep going. Breathe it out. Last one. You're going to bring yourself over onto the other side. So bottom arm is out, legs are slightly forward, top arm is over, halfway or full, coming in. Exhales up. Keep going. Five more. Two more. Last one. All right, come on up. So we're gonna start in quadruped with the next series. I'm gonna add a couple of new ones in there with the roller, but I'm gonna give you some options too. So let's, all of us, extend your right arm out, left leg, and we'll start here. Posture is neutral, and go lift, exhale. Exhales up. Breathe it out. Filling. Keep that core engagement.
2 more. Last one. All right, we'll do the other side now. Ready? And we lift. And lift. Keep going. Breathing it out. Okay, so yesterday I did a little preview of these exercises. So for those of us that aren't going to be on the roller, what I want you to do is opposite arm to knee, pull in. I want you to pull that core nice and tight and work it that way. For those of us that want to try this next one on the roller, you're rolling out. So the knees are over the roller, and what you're doing is you're tucking in this way. All right, so if you're doing the quadruped, just on the mat, with the pull in, we're gonna do 10 each side. And when we're on the roller, we're gonna do a couple of different variations of this. So we'll 10 and 10. So we'll start here, exhales to pull in, inhale out. Exhales to pull in, inhale out. Exhales. I want you to think about those lower abs while you're doing this. Breathing it out. Keep going. Two more. Last one. So that's the first side. Come on up and give it a little stretch. So quadruped people, knees to elbow, you're doing the other side. If you're going to be on the roller, I'm going to challenge you with a plank position. So put your toes on the roller. So we'll take it out first. Make sure that it's square. Right? So toes are on. Walk your hands out. And you're just pointing and flexing your toes. Point and flex. Okay? So that's where you're at. Quadruped, you're doing that 10 on the other side. Go exhales out. Inhales in. And 2. Breathing it out. 3. Exhales on. 4. And 5. 6. Exhales out. 2 more. Last one. Okay, come on down and we'll all go into that child's pose stretch. Only 2 new ones to add to your little roster of tricks. All right, so we'll go back to doing some more quadruped work, mid-back stabilizers. If you want to use the weight, I wouldn't go any more than 5 to 8 pounds. Right, so a little bit more balance, extend the opposite leg out, and we're opening it up. Open it, exhale, you know these ones, and close it. Without the weight, open it, and close it. Breathing as you move. Keep going. Exhales out. You got 2 more. Last one. We'll do the other side now. Hips are square and we go. Breathing it out. going. You have 5 more. All right. Your shoulders a little stretch. Come on up. All right, so we know the modified version for the side plank, but I'll show it to you again just in case you're new at the game here. All right, so I'm going to fold my mat up to give me a little bit more support under my elbow. Here's your modified version of that side plank. Knees are bent, and you're working that upper oblique as you go. All right, today with our side plank, we're going to do a little reach through. So you're going to reach through and open it. All right, so together we move, whether you're up or doing the modified. Here we go on an exhale. 1 and reach, and 2, 3, a little mini pike. 4, 5, keep going. 6, 7, you got 3 more, 2 more, last one. All right, come on up, a little shoulder stretch, and then we'll switch it over to the other side. All right, so we know our modified is this way. Otherwise, we are up and moving. Ready? Give it a twist. And 2. Breathing it out. Keep going. You've got 4 more. Last one. All right, come on down. Give those shoulders a stretch. All right, just looking at my time. So we'll go into another series in quadruped. So you've seen these. So if you want to do the full version, we're doing that plank to toe touch. So plank to opposite toe touch. All right. If you're doing the quadruped, out and pull it in again. All right. Coming up. Here we go. So you're coming out to that plank inhale. So it's counterintuitive. Your exhale is on the reach. Same breathing for the quadruped. Out, inhale. Exhale, really engage the core. So we're staying on that one side. Keep going. Two more. All right, let's switch to the other side now. Exhales to reach. Keep going. We've got 4 more. Come on down into that child's pose stretch and give it a nice little stretch.
All right, let's get standing and do some balance work. All right, so you can work weighted or not. If you have knee issues, I just want you to go just a tiny bit low, all right? Otherwise you're gonna do the full. So what you're doing is, I'll show it to you this way, but I'm gonna face this way just for your sake. So you're going to go back into a curtsy. You're gonna have the weight here. So you're going back into a curtsy and you're pushing up, all right? So side view, here we go. So if you have any issues, just a little one, if not a little bit. Going out and up. And if you feel like on the up you can just release that leg up, let's do it. A little bit more balance. Keep going. One more. If you have shoulder issues, just hold the weight here. If you just want to use the weight, you don't need to. Release there. Other side. So going down and push up. Keep going. This is 7. One more. Okay. We'll come down into the sumo squat, with or without weight. We're here and we're going over. And exhales up. We're over. Exhales and inhales. And again, if you have knee issues, come a little higher. You've got 5 more. 2, 3, 4. Come on up. Switching sides. Ready, come on down, over. Exhales and inhales. Keep going. Last one. All right, let's do some articulation for the ankles and some calf work. So we were doing this in class, and what we had, and if you certainly, if you have one, tennis ball, and we were coming up on the toes, core engaged, so we're coming up this way. If you need a little assist by hanging onto something, well then you can grab onto the side of a chair and do it. Otherwise, we're coming right up on the toes. On your exhale, and let's go. 1. Keep that core initiated and engaged. 2. Breathing. 3. Exhales up. Keep this engaged. Okay. This is 6. 7. Try and keep it neutral. 8, so the ankles are coming up in alignment. 9, and the heels. So your base of support is bigger here, so this should feel like it's a little easier coming up on 1. And back down. 2. Exhales up. 3. Keep going. 4. And 5. Exhales up. 6. 7. 8. 9. And 10. Okay, let's do one last one standing with balance. So we're going out and in. Get those obliques engaged. Everything's connected. Arms out to the side and we lift on 1. And 2. Breathing it out. Keep going. Exhales out. Two more. We'll do the other side now. Ready and go. Keep this engaged. You've got 4 more. All right, just drop your body forward and give it a nice long stretch. So we'll go to that upper body portion of our workout. You're gonna grab your band or your weights, or you can work weightless. We talked about this over the last couple of weeks. So I'm gonna grab the band. I'll keep some weights handy so we can talk about positioning. Take your band, wrap it around your feet if you're using the band. Seated tall, core is engaged. Drop the shoulders and pull on your row. Exhale. All right, with it, get those muscles engaged and get them working. Keep going with the weights. Same look. When you're using a lot more of your stabilizers in the upper lower arms. Keep going. Breathing it out. 2 more this way. Now hold your arms back and really isolate. So we're going beyond your rib cage. So go back and isolate. Just a small movement. Exhale. Keep going. Four more. All right. Grab lower on the band if you're going to use it. Not work here again. Mid back. Get that mid back engaged as you pull. Here we go. And out. A lot more challenging if you're doing it with weights, but then you have to think about targeting the correct muscle group. Keep going. If I'm using my weights, arms are a bit lower. Keep going. Right? Think about all these lovely muscles back here. Let's do 4 more together on 1. 2. 3. And 4. Okay, so with or without weight or band, you're going to lie on your side. We're going to mix it up today. So if you're using the band, you're going to have to anchor it underneath your legs. And we're pulling up this way. Right? With the weight, anchor the elbow in, and we're opening up this way. Without. All right, here we go. So let's exhale and inhale. Keep it engaged and moving. 2. Breathing it out. 3. Certainly if you want to come down onto the mat, 4. Lie right on your side, go ahead. Let's do 5 more. Stay out of the neck. Two more. Last one. And again, if you're using the weight, you want to go light-ish. Right. All right, here we are. So band or weight. Get yourself set up. Other side, and open it up. Breathing it out. Keep going. Exhales out. We've got 3 more. Last one. Come on up and give it a little stretch. And as promised, I told you that we were going to go back to that position that we started in at the beginning with the roller. Just having a look at my time here. All right, so whether you're on the mat or the roller, here's what we're doing. You're going to take your roller, you're going to sit on it. Okay, and your hands are going to be behind you. All right, if you're down on the mat, you can either be this way or down on your elbows. If need be, come all the way down onto the mat. All right, bringing it up is going to bring up your work level. So let's get ourselves positioned. So if you're on the roller, sit bones are right here. We're not right on the roller, we're actually on the sacrum part of the lower body. You're going to bring the legs up. And here's where we start. So right leg goes out, exhale. Inhale to bring it back in. Left leg's out, exhale. Okay. So the lower you take the leg, the more work it is. Good. And extend. Good. Keep the chest open. Exhale. Keep going. Breathe it out. Exhales to extend. We'll do 4 more. Going right for 1. Left for 2. And by the way, keep your elbows slightly bent. Please, don't lock them out. Last one. Put your feet down, give it a little breather. Your next one. If you want to make this a little harder on the roller, then you're going to roll yourself out a little bit more. Just below the lumbar spine, or just stay where you are. Double leg stretch. Certainly if you want to lay right down on the mat, go for it. Extend out, exhale. And on this one, I like to slightly bend my elbows to get the range of motion. But certainly you can stay up tall if you want. Keep going. Breathing it out. Exhales. Keep going. One more. So the lower you go on the roller, the more work it is. I mean, you can take it right down onto the lumbar, but you have to watch your back. Okay, take the roller if you're going to use it, and we're going to do some lower body work. Yeah. So feet are on the roller, or on the mat if you're going to just use the mat. And we're going to do that bridging. We're going to go right into single. So cross your right leg over left, and we're coming up on the exhale. Ready? So up on the exhale on 1. Inhale and exhales back down. Exhales coming up. Breathing it out. Keep going. Exhales up on your 5. Keep going on your exhale. Breathing it out. Exhales up. 2 more. Last one. Okay, let's switch it up. Other side, and we come up on your exhale. Breathing it out. Exhales up. Keep going. Exhales up, halfway there. And up. Breathing it out. Two more. Last one. All right, bring the knees into your chest and give it a stretch. So option to work on the roller for the next series. Keep the roller long on the mat. Otherwise you're down on the mat. Head, neck, and shoulders are going to stay on the floor. You're going to bring your legs up, right and left. If you have back issues, small scissor on your exhale. If not, you're going to do the full gamut. So exhale to lower, inhale to lift, and exhale. Keep breathing and moving. Exhales. Keep going. You've got 2 more. All right. Plant your feet down, bring your hips up, and release the hip flexors. So we'll do one more on the mat and roller. So on your lower lift with the legs, we're adding in that reverse crunch on this one. What exhales to lift off slightly. Lower and exhales to lift. If you want to modify, bent knee, touch, and then lift. Ready, and lower. And lift. Lower, and give it a good lift. And lower. Lift. Let's do 5 more on one. And lift. And 2. 3. 4. 1 more. Plant your feet down. Gently roll yourself off the roller if you're on it. Bring your knees into your chest and give it a little stretch. Okay, timing-wise, where are we? Okay, perfect. All right, so we'll do the side leg series, but if you want to ramp it up again, roller back into that side lying position. Otherwise, you're coming down onto the mat, and we work that way. So remember, if you're up on that roller, your obliques have to be engaged. Everything has to be engaged. Either on the mat or on the roller. Top leg lifts on an exhale. Inhale back down and lift. And lift. Lifting. Keep going. We have 3 more this way. Okay, this time you're going to bring the legs forward. So if you're on the roller, it's a bit tricky. And back. 2. 3. 4. 5. Keep going. 6. 7. And 8. 9. Okay, we're going to attempt to hold it out here. Whether we're on the roller or not, lift. 1, 2, 3. Breathing. 4. Okay, bring it back to neutral. Little circles. If you're on the roller and you let go of that core, you're gonna tumble. Just saying. This is 8, 9, and 10. Okay, let's do the other side. Flip it over. Stretch coming soon. And then we'll have a little quote after party to have a little chit chat. Just stay on until I see how many of us showed up today, because they like to know at ORC. And we have to thank everybody at ORC for giving us all sorts of support here. Top leg lifts, exhale and lower. And lift. Breathing it out. And with any luck, maybe we'll be back together in June. I miss seeing everybody's smiling face. Keep going. This is 9 and 10. Okay. Sweeping it forward on 1. Keep us engaged. And 2. Breathing it out. 3. Keep going. Exhales. You've got 5 more. Okay, let's hold it out there and lift. 1, 2, 3. Breathe it out. You've got 4 more. Okay, bring the leg back. Circle it. Breathing it out. Exhales. You've got 4 more. Okay, come on up. We'll give it a little stretch. So you can take yourself down on the mat and stretch this way if you wish. I'm going to stay up seated. And we're going to pull it up and in. All right, give it a stretch. I just want to see how many of us were here today. Awesome. You guys are awesome. Thanks for supporting the class. All right, let's switch sides. So I will unmute us in a second, and then we can have a little chin wag. And then we can get on with our day.
soles of the feet together, sit tall. Come forward a bit and give it a nice stretch. Bring your feet forward. Inhale and exhale, nice forward bend stretch. All right, let's give the shoulders a little stretch. Other side. One big inhale up. Bring your hands to heart center. Thank you so much for being so dedicated and coming out to the class. If you're joining me live, I will unmute us and we can have a little chin wag.